Thank you all so much for tuning into my channel. Please keep in mind my readings are indeed general, may or may not resonate, so take what does, leave the rest. Also, please be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus signs for more insight. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. So for this reading, we're going to be doing something a little different in regards to love. We are not going to just be focusing on the singles and whether or not, you know, there's love coming in, or the people who are in a relationship and what y'all got going on. We're going to be worried about who's thinking about us. What's going on with us, you know? I think that we need to get a little deeper into who's thinking about us and who's tied up in our energy, and if there are exes, why. Because Gemini, I got a lot of readings during this Mercury retrograde with returning exes, and I think we do need to dig a little deeper as to why they be coming back to y'all, but they don't be doing what they need to do. And not only that, but why a lot of you, well, I won't say a lot of you, but a few of you are stuck on or randomly think about those people from the past, even though they did y'all dirty. We need to figure out a healing routine for those of you who are also stuck in the past, okay? So let's get straight into it. Jimmy's, let's start off with an oracle. Let's start off with an oracle. So your oracle says, be yourself even if you're crazy. Stop worrying about normal ass, nothing ass people judging your weird ass. Okay? I feel like you're too worried about what people may think of you if you just be yourself. I feel like you're also worried about making certain decisions in your life based off of society and what their norm is, based off of what it may look like. Some of you may also be feeling less than based off of society. You older, you feel like you're supposed to be in a house. You older, you feel like you're supposed to be married. You're older, you feel like you're supposed to have kids. You feel like you're supposed to be at a different job at a faster pace. But everybody has a position in life. And I feel like a lot of my Geminis are either falling into the position that they're supposed to be in, or you're on the path to be there. It's like, relax, Jimmy. You're perfect. Well, there's your confirmation. Papa said yes. Y'all are fine. And I think you guys give yourself headaches because I'm like starting to get like some frontal lobe action. I think you guys stress yourselves out a bit too fucking much about the path and whether or not you're doing the right things on the path, and you're not really just living life having fun. Some of you guys have fallen into a routine where you forgot what fun is. Things are getting quite dull for you, and I think it's because your routine has been work, coming home, kids, or work, coming home, studying, or study, 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 or home, home, home. Somebody needs to get out the house, and I think this is for the majority of my Geminis, because you guys have been hiding away for some time too. I heard chasing the bag. Definitely putting your focus into money, and if not, trying to keep the peace so much that you're in solitude. That's also driving you crazy, okay? Just to let you know. It's driving you crazy. Sitting in the house, trying to avoid everyone. I heard the ops. Sitting in the house trying to avoid everybody is making you sad. All right, so let's just hop right in with the general first. Spirit, please tell me, what do we have for my Jimmies? Jimmies is 3080, y'all. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let's make sure these people getting notifications. Let's make sure I'm getting some love for this boy. Wake up. So Two of Cups, and look at this. Two of Cups in the Death card. I can't even get the cards to come together. This is the energy I'm talking about. Things with you and people or situations that you still hold very close to your heart that probably need to change for some of you. Could be a friendship. I'm getting friendship. Look, when I push this card away, I get Temperance. Some of you guys, it's a platonic friendship. I'm getting someone maybe needing to reevaluate their circle or just be mindful. It's like maybe you're outgrowing I'm doing them today. Hi, Sabrina. Um, Outgrowing people, and that's not a bad thing. I think that's actually very, very unique for you to be in a group of people, love them to death, but feel like they're just not doing what I need them to do. You know, things just aren't getting done anymore with these people. They don't have any suggestions for me, and I don't think it means that you need to cut these people off altogether, but I think there may need to be a limit, right? I think that now my Jimmies are needing to move in a more mature direction, or just a peaceful one, depending on whether or not, you know, circumstances are permitted, because someone may live with a friend as well, or have a roommate, or could still be in a relationship for someone. For some of you, you could be in a relationship with someone, and this person is just, you're outgrowing them, but there's nothing wrong. It's like, I'm not mad at you, I don't hate you, you're just not catching up, or you're not getting it. Hold on, Papa wants to join the conversation. I'm sorry, guys. Excuse me? As soon as I start working, this is what you give me? Come on. Come on. You go on with your problem. I'll give you a couple seconds to get your life together. But you're going. But, Desire. Desire. Amaya. Say, I'm up. I'm up. Bye, Papa Bear. Here, take a spicy. Thank you, guys. Huh? Did you get the rich one? No, not yet. Thank you, guys. So, where were we? Evaluation of the peoples, okay? Whether or not it is a relationship that's platonic or romantic completely differs between you two, because I am between you all, because I am getting someone who is in a relationship who needs to take a back step and maybe be the friend to their partner. Let me see if I can get some brightness in here. Oh, there it goes. There we go. So you may be in a relationship with someone, and maybe you guys need to go back to the drawing board and be friends, but that's a part of why you may be feeling stagnant or stuck in your day-to-day life right now. You could be hanging around or keeping the wrong people in your energy. All right, what else do we have for Jimmy's? And that was just a fucking pre-shuffle. Okay, so you have the Seven of Wands here. So this is like being okay with not feeling completed, right? Like we were just talking about before I started shuffling. It seems like you guys are getting anxious because you know that there's more to come. You know that there are doors that are opening up for you, but you're like, Ashley, where are the doors at and how do I open them? And that is this Seven of Cups here. Like, I just feel like I'm not getting anywhere, Ashley. It's not that you're not getting anywhere. It's just one thing at a time, Gemini. You guys love multitasking, but you don't really finish all the products. You don't really finish all of the things that you're supposed to be doing. And that's a big problem here, because Spirit is trying to make you be more committed to your obligations. You can't be flighty in this season, Gemini, and that's one of those things that I'm seeing is a niche for you. You just bounce around a little bit, even in your life. Just, oh, I want to be a doctor, I'm gonna do doctor, but oh, I also want a boyfriend, so I'm gonna go date, and then now I gotta get up and study to be a doctor, but I got this, I'm talking to this person, or I'm doing this, or I'm supposed to be cleaning up today, cleaning my house, but I also want to clean my car. And then, damn, I'm tired. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm just going to lay down and I'm going to try it tomorrow. Like, you guys have to focus. And Spirit is going to calm a lot of shit down for you in order for you to focus. And that's why you're bored. That's why you're sitting there like, damn, I'm not getting nothing done. I'm sitting here and I'm supposed to be going to the next level in life. I'm supposed to be getting that new car. I'm supposed to be getting that new apartment. I'm supposed to be, you know, starting that new business. But what is happening? What's happening, Gemini, is you're not focused enough. And wherever your focus is, it's scattered. Okay? So I have the Queen of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, doing yourself a bit of disservice, right? Because some of you guys, my Geminis are very business oriented, but again, you're business oriented and you're really serious about that. And you're really, I don't care if you're a woman or a male, you have very boss-like tendencies, but you lack structure. That's what I heard. And that's a big reason why your businesses aren't getting off the ground. I feel like I'm being called out. That's why your business is not getting off the ground to the height that it could be, because y'all are inconsistent. Sis, it's me. You on my YouTube, you see what be happening. I be up here 1 week, you don't see me again for 2. It happens. I'm the only place I'm really consistent at is Patreon, and that's because they're paying me. Okay? Gemini, we have to be more realistic about what we're bringing in. You can't ask for more but don't really want to put the work in or be consistent in the work that you're putting in. All right, so we got the Two of Wands and the Seven of Swords here with the Eight of Wands. You're gonna get a redo, if not now, possibly around the New Year's, but not January New Year's, the zodiac New Year's, which is I think March, if I'm not mistaken. And it's going to be a little rough for you because you're going to be tested. Okay, I would not try to put any extra energy into anything right now, because you're going to feel like it's stagnant, like you're doing everything for nothing, because it's not quite the time for you to do any new projects or to go extra hard at the projects that you were supposed to do. It is time for you to sit back and recollect yourself, regain your energy, and possibly even go back to the drawing board about some of the things that you want to do in order for you to have a game plan when stuff starts to, you know, open up for you. I am definitely going towards anytime between January to March, but really heavy in March for my Jimmies to start new projects. Okay. Queen of Pentacles is here, the Star here, and the Ten of Wands. I'm getting struggle. We talked about struggle already in regards to business and you wanting to get new things started, but now we're talking about money. It's not that it's not coming to you, Gemini. I feel like you have a hole in your pocket. There's a Gemini here who has a hard time saying no to buying themselves things. Like you see it, you got to get it. Maybe that's a part of healing you. I'm hearing shopping therapy. Okay, that's where your money's going though, Jim, and I need you to be a little bit more realistic about that, because I'm getting someone wanting to make home improvements or wanting to do something new in regards to their home or personal life, but you can't because you keep spending your money on other stuff. Well, I do think that it's time for you to save up your money in big batches if you can. This is not going to be for everybody, but you know who I'm talking to. Okay, if you can save your checks, sis, even if you know you can spend it in access because it's going to be right back, Gemini, there's something coming either that you're really going to want or that you're going to have to pay for. It's going to be a lump sum of money, so you need to save your money. You may not see it coming now. It could be a move, it could be a car, you could end up owing something that needs to be paid immediately. You just need to stop spending so much. All right, Two of Swords is here. It's something that you may already know needs to be fixed, or something that you know is coming, but you don't think that it's coming as fast as it is. Okay, it's going to differ for everybody, but again, just be mindful of that. Two of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Five of Swords. Drama in the workplace. What the fuck is going on there? I got a Pisces here. I got a possible air sign here, and maybe a middleman. All right, so I also want you guys to be careful with he say, she say, or drama in the workplace. Okay, because I'm seeing someone carrying a bone. It could be you. You know, you a gossiper. Even if you ain't gossiping about another person, you're probably at work telling somebody a business. Be careful of that, okay? Because it might come back to bite you in the ass. And this could very well be you, because one thing we don't like is for people to tell our business. We could tell other people business, but we don't like when other people tell our business. Ain't that some shit? And it seems like you're either confiding in someone, or you're finding out about something that somebody said about you at work, and you're saying something. I mean, even if you told yourself, because the hangman here, you could be telling yourself, oh, maybe I shouldn't say anything. Maybe I should just wait. You're going to say it. You're going to do it, right? And that could be the same thing where it comes to where it goes with gossip, right? You could be talking, running your mouth, and then somebody goes and says something about the person or to the person that you said. And even though you may not care, you ain't no punk, whatever, they're going to come and they're going to confront you then. Okay? They're going to come and they're going to confront you. There's a little bit of drama here that may spill over actually at work. And a lot of you rely on your job 110% for all your livelihood. So you don't want to really fuck around. Look at this. Okay? You got some shit that could be threatening your stability very soon. So you be mindful of that. And it's an argument. It's a conversation. It's something that gets a bit too deep. Okay? What else do we have for my Jimmies? What else do we have for my Jimmies? I'm hearing he say, she say. Knight of Wands, judgment. Someone wants a second chance or their place back, I heard. Someone wants a second chance, Gemini. Because you're the one. Because you were the most abundant. Because you would be the one that they want to marry and have kids with. Because they actually loved you or cared about you. They just ain't shit. This person ain't shit. They're a player. They be lying. They're inconsistent. This person is very inconsistent. They're also a hothead, but they play the victim. Like, they like to act like you're chasing them away, or you're pulling back, or you're wrong. So they run from you, but then they come back. Well, this person wants to come back again. Could be a fire sign. I'm getting Sagittarius energy, Libra, Taurus, fixed sign, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Yeah, this person is, I think they're coming back, Gemini. This person could already be around you. Yeah, some of y'all are in a cycle. You want to be careful letting this person just come back home whenever they fuck around. Some of y'all are in a relationship with this motherfucker and they just keep messing up. You just keep letting them come back. Why? You lonely or something? Some of y'all, it's because y'all got kids together, or because you have kids, so you may be struggling with some type of self-worth. I don't give a goddamn. Don't let nobody bring you into the ground, because that'll make you look older quicker than any kid could. Ace of Wands is here. I do see someone possibly coming back, though. I do see someone like making a grand, this Knight of Wands making a grand entrance back into your life. And it looks like it's a decision for you, because you know your worth, or you know better. You know what you want. You know what's up. You notice the cycle, or you notice that something is not getting any better here, or it gets better and then it goes right back to where it was. So Spirit is asking you to figure out whether or not you're being real with yourself. Okay. That was getting a little deep. Let's see what else we got, and then we're going to get into who's thinking about you. Ace of Swords, Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Someone could be finding out that their person has another person, especially if you're dealing with the air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Your person, if you're suspecting that your person is talking to somebody that works with them, you're probably right. Or if this person is like hiding their phone, or if you're feeling, what is that? I'm hearing the stress up in your chest, thinking that you're about to lose. Baby, it's true. And if you're losing out on sleep, home, worrying about me. That's Destiny Child. If, oh, it's about to be a big thing between my Geminis and somebody. I don't know if they're going to, yeah, this is going to get really deep. It's personal. I don't want to get too far into it, but some of you guys may definitely find out about a third party, and it's going to get a little deep for you because I think it's unexpected and this person is regretful. But my thing is, if you let it get as far as I think that it has gotten, you've allowed it to get this far, and then now you're like, oh, I got caught, I'm sorry. But they're living in this until they find out. Until you find out. Strength card is here. 10 of Pentacles. Some of you guys need to be careful of taking this person back. This is supposed to be the camel that broke the straw's back, because you guys are already trying to work on this relationship, but you know something is off. Yet you are still working past your intuition right now, because this person may be pulling a facade. You know, they could be breadcrumbing you. You may notice that your person is acting a bit off. You may be noticing that y'all just aren't connecting like you used to. You know when a motherfucker start acting weird. You can feel the shift. What's the bottom of the deck here? The Page of Swords. You may even seeing some shit. You seeing it, you feeling it, but you going against yourself. All right. So anyways, I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that stay where it lies unless it comes up in the hoops thinking about you. It's 76 of y'all. Don't forget to hit the like button. 77 now. Hey, let's see what we have for who the person is that's thinking about you. I did this for my Jimmys on Patreon too. I thought this was mad cool. I said I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share with my Jimmys on here too. So you have someone who walked away. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Could have been a sexual connection. Could have been an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius too. Could have been a fresh breakup. You actually miss this person a lot. If this is not a fresh breakup, you still are dealing with these feelings very heavily. I feel like this person wants to come back. They don't really believe that it's over. They may be wanting to give you time, but I think you feel like it's over. Y'all are both waiting for each other. I don't know if you really want to fix this or hash it out. Temperance is here. Yeah. If y'all are planning to get back together, there can't be a yelling match when this person comes back into your energy, because it's going to throw everything off. Gemini, you're going to have to actually forgive this person, or you're going to have to let them back in if you want them to be back in. And if not, then you're going to have to sit in whatever this is, but still make that decision to not go back or to not interact with this person anymore. Okay? You have to be strong either way. The message, oh, you got two messages from this person. Look at this. It was supposed to be sexual, strictly sexual, but now this person is slowly opening up to you. They're wanting more. They can't believe this. I'm getting Brent Fiaz, is that his shit? I'm getting that song, Darling, I Don't Wish You Well If You Ain't With Me. I get like mad messages from songs. I'm sorry, guys. If you've been here, you know. This person is hoping that you're still single, or you're struggling being single, or you haven't gotten anybody yet because they want you back. Who else is thinking about Gemini? Someone at work. You don't even know that this person likes you or thinks about you. You also have a jealous, this is completely platonic between somebody else, but let's get to this person at work first. You have somebody at work who's thinking about you a lot. I think this person doesn't really know how to attach themselves to you. They're torn between being your friend or getting to know you more. They may struggle with self-worth. They may feel like you don't really like them like that. They could be a different race than you. This person could be quite pessimistic, but they like you. Could be a Capricorn. If this person is not at work with you, then they know that you're a hard worker, and they don't know whether or not they can match your energy. This person's worried that, you know, they don't have enough to offer you. Either way, they still feel like they don't have enough to offer you. Side note, you have a very jealous individual who you trigger a lot at work. You're a hard worker. They don't like the fact that you outdo them. Did you even know you were in competition with anyone? You probably didn't even know you were in competition. There are people who are trying to show that they have strengths just like you, that they can make decisions just like you, that they can make shit happen just like you. The Fool card, you may see this person start to try to take on some of your positions or roles at work. Could be an Aries. They're going to be showing out. What's wrong with this person? Truthfulness, creative manifestation. This person is mad because you seem to be able to get your shit together. They feel like you hold it together no matter how much pressure you're under. They also feel like other people are admiring you, maybe a boss or something like that. Bye. Who else has Jimmy on their mind? Who else has Jimmy on their mind? Someone you're actually with, or at least talking to. You give this person mixed signals, or at least they feel like it. They don't know how to keep up with your vibe. Look at this. They're guarded. This person is afraid of you. They're afraid of catching too much feelings or getting too deep, or even if they are too deep, they're afraid that they're in too deep with you. Could be a fire sign, air sign, Pisces. This person used to be a dog. They may feel like you have some type of power over them. They may cry sometimes. You may notice that they're kind of softer, or they're a crybaby. You may notice in the future this person acts out a little bit more. They need security. They need attention. They may either start to be really nice or really mean to you. They want you to act out. Your partner can be a bit immature in this energy. When they feel some type of way, you may notice that about them. They could be a tad bit egotistical too. They want to know that they're safe or they're stable with you, almost like a child. Bottom of the deck is the Death card. This could be one of those people we were talking about in the general that you may be outgrowing. Okay? Anybody else, any other situation Gemini needs to be aware of? The Chariot could be a Cancer. Something that you don't expect. Someone who you wouldn't expect to be thinking about you is thinking about you. This person has history with you too. Someone's been stuck on you for a long time. They could be married. They're worried about you. Like it's not that they're worried about you, but they wonder about you. You may get a friend request from them, or you may notice that this person is looking at your page. They hate their love life right now. That's what makes them think about the past. They're regretful for not choosing you. They're not going to say anything. They may just watch you. Hell, some of y'all may not even notice it because I think you guys are like over it or thinking about something else. I think this person may have played a role as to why you're so cold or distant or distracted in love. Could have been an air sign. For others of you, it was definitely a water sign. So give me some advice for Jimmys. What are Geminis supposed to be doing with all these people, or these people who are thinking about them? What is Gemini supposed to be doing? Well, the King of Wands wanted to show its face. So when I think of the King of Wands, I think of ego. I think of faking it till you make it, right? This is a king. This is a king who, like everybody else, has feelings and emotions, wants to be respected and loved, but also knows that they have to maintain a strict business around this motherfucker, right? All right. Jimmy, this is you right now. This is the energy you need to be in, even if you ain't in it. You need to run a tight ship in your life right now. I don't give a damn who misses you, who wants you, who thinks about you. If they're not showing up to, what's the word? If they're not showing up, damn, it's like right at the tip of my tongue. It's right there. If they're not showing up in a way, if they're not showing up to compliment you, then they can't show up in your life. You can't allow this person into your energy because you're working on being this person. Even if you feel it energetically, you're working on this persona to the outside appearance too. And that's a big thing for you, Jimmys, because sometimes you play games, right? Games that don't really fit you. Because although you can be mean, although you can be a bitch, although you can be nasty, you're also really fucking nice. You're also very forgiving. You also care too much. And that's a part of why Spirit is saying you have to take on this King of Wands energy. You can't afford to be that forgiver, that, oh, I'm going to give them another chance type of person in this season. And I think it's because this season may be a good year for you. Two of Pentacles, your money is definitely increasing. Six of Swords, some of y'all are traveling or moving. Some of y'all are just moving the fuck on from people, from bad situations. I see a movement. Someone's going somewhere. It's a big move. It's a more of a peaceful move. You could be moving to a bigger place. Some of you are moving overseas or over some type of water. It's out of your normal area. That's probably where you guys need to go to feel more secure. But right now you don't need anybody to, like I said, aggravate you or distract you from your path. And I think you're getting downloads and messages about this already. Stay focused, Gemini. Because y'all, the twins get the twinning, the mind gets the roaming, and then you ain't doing nothing. But next year is all about movement. Hell, this year was all about moving. But it was mental. It was, if you don't move, you don't get shit. Next year, you're getting shit, but if you don't do nothing for it, if you don't do nothing with it, then it's going to be gone. So that's, next year seems to be a big year for you. I think these past couple of years have been really big for you. I think it's put a dent in your maturity. These could have been where you had a lot of growth spurts. I think a lot of you guys could have even gotten a bit bigger in size. But you've definitely grown spiritually and mentally. And that's beautiful. So let's get you guys a Rebel Deck card. Rebel Deck card for my Jimmys. Congratulations. You guys finally calmed down. You guys finally, that's what I'm getting. Like, you guys aren't reacting the way you used to about things. You're letting things go or slide a little bit, but it's not in a way where you're taking like the pussy way out. It's more of, I just don't care. It doesn't even affect me or bother me the way it used to. That's beautiful. Because I'm feeling like the big bitch. What? Like, I know I'm mature because I was looking at my readings from 2-3 years ago, and I'm like, she was hot. She was cute. She was a hot girl, but she's not me anymore. I was looking back like she had a BBL. Her titties were sitting nice. She was in a club. She was having fun. She was living her life. You wouldn't even thought I had no goddamn kids the way I was acting. This is a different me. This feels good, but that girl felt good too. And that could be something very relatable for you guys as well. Detox was your card. How ironic. How ironic is it for Spirit to say, let go of some old shit, Jimmy, while you're at it, since you're letting everything else go. Some of you guys need a laxative. Personal note. You're bloated and you're full of shit. Literally. Literally. There's a Gemini who needed to hear that. You need a laxative, and then you need to start eating a bit more healthier after that laxative. Yeah. Yeah. For some of you, the harm. Okay, I'm getting very deep, but I'm going to tell y'all. Fuck it. Because this was the tea. So your hormones for the women and shit, maybe even the men, are making you constipated, and a lot of you guys are eating too much red meat, and for others of you, you're not getting enough fiber. So when you do this laxative, you have to make sure that you incorporate more greens and less red meat into your diet. Someone also needs to get their colon checked. And there's another woman here who has already been questioning it, but they need to get their hormones checked. You do have some type of hormonal imbalance. Whatever it is that you've been... Someone is like a TikTok fucking expert. Girl, if you don't take your ass to the doctor, take your ass to the doctor. It's not as expensive as you think it is, and neither is blood work. You got to do all of it. All right, so you guys, let's go to the all signs. That's the love that y'all are going to be getting today. It's 100 of y'all. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let's see what we have for all signs in regards to love. This was kind of a cool reading. I feel like I got a lot of my old people back in here. Y'all getting notifications? My algorithm reset. Was it colon cancer? I was like really vibey with colon cancer. Was it colon cancer, George? Yeah, this reading was really cool. I'm getting that. That's why I wanted to say check your colon. Someone's like really backed up. You want to be careful before it gets that bad. You just want to be mindful. But anyways, all the way from Aries to Pisces. What do we have for all signs? Then we're going to get to questions. I will explain questions after this. I have 100 people watching and 70 likes. What happened? What? Y'all wasn't feeling the reading? Bladder? Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you made it. I'm telling you, when it comes to Geminis and sickness, we start buckling down on research immediately. We don't fuck around. Okay? So Geminis, if you're dealing with an Aries, you asked for it. That's what I got. It's like you asked for this person, you wanted this person, you got it. You know, the good, the bad, the ugly, this is your soulmate. The Taurus is codependent on you, meaning they're not there or they're not with you just because they love you oh so much and you mean everything to them. You're a crutch for them. So be mindful of that, because you can also be an enabler, or this could be the type of person that once they find someone else to be a better crutch for them, or even someone that in reverse makes them work for it, they're going to go with that person. Gemini wants to spend more personal time with you. They're very romantic, but it's short-lived. So the Gemini may switch up on you. You and Cancer are possibly in need of space, and it could be to let them miss you a little bit, okay? Be careful of doing too much or being too extra. That could feel like suffocation for your Cancer. Give them space. The Leo is lying. What else is new? The Leo is lying, okay? They're either hiding something from you, or they're not being honest with you about how they feel. They could even be down. I'm getting Leo downplaying their emotions or their feelings for you, possibly because of someone else. Ooh, wow, that's messy. Some of you guys are either meeting a new Virgo, have a new Virgo in your life, or there's going to be some type of reconciliation where things get a bit deeper with a Virgo. If you're already dealing with a Virgo, just be mindful. They may not be as emotionally connected as you are in a relationship, but they're getting there. Libra is going to come with some bumps and bruises. When I said bumps, I was like, ugh. So maybe literal bumps. I don't know where, but Spirit is saying give this person a chance because life isn't easy. You know, this person has the potential to change or be a better person, and you actually have what it takes to make this person want to be a better individual. A Scorpio is also going to be a bit rough for you, Gemini, which is funny because I was just thinking about that. Like, why are Scorpios so stuck on Geminis? Why do they love Gemini so much? I think it's because we present a bit of mystery to them. You're confusing this Scorpio maybe by giving mixed signals, or they just don't trust that easily. They may have been through shit as a child, so they have abandonment issues. So when they get with you, you may notice that they act a little off. They're warming up to it as well. Sagittarius is your soulmate, but they also are mirroring you. I don't know if it's a twin flame situation or not, but I definitely see you and a Sagittarius possibly intertwining for quite some time, if not already, and really starting to realize the likeliness between the two of you. The only problem that I have is they're too much like you. So when there's a beef, there's really a beef. You know, when there's an attitude, there's really an attitude. You guys mirror each other way too much. Capricorn is supposed to teach you something. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, I don't know if this relationship is supposed to withstand the test of times, but I can definitely tell you that it's going to be a valuable lesson. Like I learned from my Capricorn, don't believe shit that they say. Okay. Gemini, I'm sorry, Gemini. This could be for a Gemini still, but Aquarius is definitely going to be different, okay? It's not going to be what you're used to. Don't try to figure them out because you won't get it. They're like so different than what you would think, or they move differently than what you would expect, but don't put anything over them, if that makes sense. You know, don't think that they wouldn't do that, or don't think that they're not thinking that way, or they aren't doing that, because they probably are doing that, and they probably are thinking that way, okay? You and Pisces have a very strong chemistry. They're like enamored by you. I don't think you realize how deep they care about you, but also I think that they're trying to not get too caught up in you as well because they're scared of commitment. This is someone who hasn't been loved properly, probably not from their parent. Like if this is a female, their father could have been kind of rough. If this is a male, you know, their mother could have been a little rough. So give them a little grace. Bottom of the deck is make the effort. Geminis, this is not the time to play cat and mouse with the person who is in your life or who you're interested in. If you want them, act like you want them, and maybe try to get some consistency or structure going, because the King of Wands is your overall energy for this reading. All right, so you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Till next time, later. Now we're going to get over to questions. I did see a few people put in for questions. 1 second while I gather myself. Thank you all so much for hitting that like button and tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I try to stay on every weekend, but for those of you who already know, I have a baby. New to me because I haven't had a baby in 11 years. He's 4 months and he does not sleep at night. He gives us hell. Okay? Hell. Hell and hot water and a lot of piss. So bear with me. I do personals. I'm sorry, one second. I do personals. Cash App questions can also be through PayPal. Both the links are pinned in the comment section. They are $11.11 per question, per person, per subject, okay? Please do not, and I repeat, please do not just go with whatever Cash App you may have had of me already. Make sure you follow the link because my Cash App has indeed changed. You do have to put the 11 cents for those who are inquiring. Hold on, guys. Okay. We're back. Okay. We're back. So how has retrograde been treating you guys? I've been hearing a lot of hoopla. I'm telling you, I had so many readings this retrograde. It was crazy. And it was all about one sign. The Sagittarius and the Aries and the Virgos were off the fucking hook for y'all. I don't know what happened, but oh my God. I had so many calls. Like, people were calling me like, can I talk to you for a second? Water signs are too, but the water signs weren't as much. But holy fuck. I was like, they're acting up again. All right, guys. I'm logging in now. Because I let my kids use this for their summer vacation and, for their Thanksgiving vacation. And if they didn't use my shit for everything. Okay, so interesting. Hmm. Hold on, I'm going to PayPal too while I'm at it. I've seen some people send for PayPal. Hmm. Okay. So why is my PayPal acting crazy? Every time. Every time I use this computer. I might have to just start using my damn laptop. My iPad. Because this is crazy. Hmm. Hmm. All right, so now I'm in both. Okay, so let me take it from the top. I have, and this is not in order because I didn't see who went first. I just put it. I have Destiny. Destiny, you are first. You sent yours earlier. I thought I had somebody. Okay, yeah. I thought I had somebody before you. I guess not. So Destiny, you were definitely first. Then I have Veronica. You're after Destiny for sure. You sent yours at 1. And then I have, come on now. And then I have Sabrina and Clifford. Then Zanaya, Juju, and that's it. Okay, if you just sent it, let me see. I see another one here. Leah. Leah, I have yours too, okay? Yeah. All right, so let me start with Destiny. Yeah. A pamper? Yeah, take these. All right, so let's start with Destiny first. You just want advice for December. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Stop crying over spilled milk. It's time to push it. Okay, so you're thinking about something from the past too much. It could have just been because of Mercury retrograde. I feel like a lot of past things came up for you, but it wasn't for you to sit in them. It was just to remind you and keep you moving. So Queen of Wands is here, 3 of Pentacles, and the World card. You got to keep going. I'm getting also this correlating with the reading too, with, you know, someone possibly being stuck in your energy because of how the breakup could have been, or how bad it was, or whatever it was. You definitely have to know that wherever you are, whatever was happening back then and where you are now makes you totally different people. It seems like now you're working on yourself and you're fully past the bullshit, but you still got a lot of vulnerability to undress, right? I think sometimes you may lie to yourself too, like I'm big, I'm strong, which is okay. You are big and strong, but I feel like in those moments it's okay to say, I have a problem. I'm sad. I'm upset. So you can't keep fighting those feelings. Sometimes you have to sit in them in order for you to get past it. Okay? In the near future, right? There's an older person coming towards you. I don't know if they're dating you or not, but they seem to be trying to give you guidance. I don't know if they're sleeping with you while they're giving you the guidance, but you should listen because it's putting you in good places. It's showing you where the doors are, okay? If this is a boss for you, if it's, you know, just someone who has good advice, take it. Okay, and this can also come in a form of bumping into a good YouTuber or a TikToker online that just has a lot of knowledge for you. Okay, you're gonna know who this person is because they already have a very large following. All right, there's going to be a message that comes across by this male. This is a male. Okay, and I think this is a reading, or like, what is those like clips, reels? This could be a reel that comes across. It's a message for you. Okay, this message is going to be telling you how to be successful or how to start a business, whatever it is that you've been wanting to do that you could have been a little confused about. This will give you the clarity of it, so don't dismiss it. Okay, bottom of the deck I have is the Page of Cups. I don't know if you're abstinent right now, but there's sex headed your way and you want to make sure that you're protected. Okay, Destiny, don't tell you I didn't do it unless you're ready to have another little Destiny. Okay? That's just something to watch out for. Veronica, are you here? Veronica, you asked 2 questions in one. So if you do want to know if K is in your energy, I can tell you yes to that. But if you want to know why, that's another $11. So let me know what you want to do with that, okay? I'll actually hold off on your question until I get your answer about that. Sabrina, if you're here, type your question, please. You will be next. Okay, so Veronica, are you okay with just doing the one? With seeing if K is in your energy? Okay, so let's see if he's in your energy first. Spirit, please tell me, is K... Wrong deck. Spirit, please tell me, is K still in Veronica's energy? Is K still in Veronica's energy? Yes? Because your worth? Because he knew your worth? You held a very sacred... Oh, he was in a reading. The Empress came up in the reading. You got to go back and look at the reading. For the person that, I can't remember because I'll be channeling sometimes. Oh, my God. But I remember the Empress being someone that got away. You're the one that got away. Oh, the Knight of Wands. What is K's sign? K, okay, so this person was a possible fire sign. They were inconsistent, but they always knew that they wanted to be with you. So yeah, if you want to send $11, we can get into this, cause this was kind of deep, but I didn't want to get too deep into it because I didn't know whose story this was. That was for you. Told you, fire sign. So you were tuned in today, right in the right place. But let me know if did you send it, or you okay with what you got? Because a part of your answer would be in the reading. But if you want to kind of dig a little deeper as to why he's still thinking about you, okay. Oh, you sent it. You sent it already. Okay. So Spirit, please tell me. Tell me more about why Kay is still thinking about Veronica. Oh, it's hard without you. You made life easier for him, but that was enabling. We were talking about that too. The Seven of Cups here, now he's a little fucked up. Now he's a little fucked up. Karma is also beating his ass. He's in between job. I heard blessings. So he doesn't really have anything right now. He could be struggling really bad financially. He could be like robbing Peter to pay Paul. Oh, and he doesn't really have either a stable place to sleep, or where he's at is very uncomfortable. He could be living with a female. Six of Swords. He's working towards getting himself together. But with the Knight, he misses you. Knight of Cups, he misses you. He wants to. Y'all had a really bad fight or argument. There could have been some type of disagreement that made him feel like you changed. You started holding back. He feel like you turned your back on him, like literally. You turned your back to see what else is out there. You said some really harsh things to him, or you hurt his feelings. So he had to like go. But he hopes you still love him. He still loves you. You guys still share love. But he's scared to contact you. He's scared to contact you. But his wish fulfillment is to be back cool with you. His wish fulfillment is to be back cool with you. Four of Cups, but he feels like you will reject him. That's a twin flame, baby. But you're kicking his ass right now. You're up. You're up, Veronica. You're whooping his ass at life right now. Whether you feel it or not. Because I think there's a little bit of you missing him as well. All right. So, Sabrina. Hey, baby. You said, new guy, Daryl. Ugh. I had a Scorpio named Daryl. He was a fucking nightmare. Has been love bombing today. I found out a lady he dealt with, he cheated on with several different women and lies. What's his intentions with me? I think I should block him. Let me tell you something. That's a sign. 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 You found out about that lady and all the people he cheated on her with, because that's what Daryl is about, unfortunately. Scorpios are fixed signs. Whatever energy they in, they usually don't stray too far away from it, and that's why they're always going through tower moments, which is the death card for them. It doesn't matter how much they change. They always go back to their lower vibration when things get rough for them. And Daryl's survival mode is in cheating. Okay? It is in being a womanizer. It's bigger than just a cheater. Or Daryl could be a womanizer. But let's just see. Spirit, please tell me about this new guy, Daryl, Scorpio. High Priestess, you already know what's up. Follow your intuition. Okay? You're not wrong for questioning it. If you're questioning it, that means you're already on point. Follow your heart, Spirit is saying, and walk away. Follow your heart. Walk the fuck away. Ignore that intuition if you want, and that's going to be that tapping on that ass that you be getting when you be staying too long. Tell me Daryl's intentions towards Sabrina. That ain't a lot. That's breadcrumbing. Page of Wands. Okay, so Page of Pentacles, to get to know you. Oh. To get to know you because you got your shit together. To get to know you because you seem like you're pretty fucking stable. To mooch. Do you notice that he's a page and you're coming up as a queen? Yeah, you already know that you should cut this off. Possibly before you sleep with him. Two of Cups is here. The funny thing is you like him. You like him, but something is off. Something is bothering you. It's your intuition. It's your intuition. Okay? You're 100% on point with your intuition. All right? So, I wouldn't do it. No, save yourself the headache. Clifford, are you here? That shit sounds like a nightmare waiting to happen. He seems like the nigga that will call you big money. Yeah. Hi, Sharnisha. How you doing? Okay. Hi, Clifford. Let's see what your message is or your question. You said, what am I not seeing that I need to change in order for me to progress? Spirit, please tell me. What is Clifford not seeing that he needs to do in order to change, to progress? What is he missing? Well, first of all, let's ask if you are missing anything. Is Clifford missing anything? Is he not paying attention? Look at that. There you go. There you go, Sabrina. Red fucking flag. Six of Wands, you are missing. You're missing out on opportunities. I feel like you make life harder than it has to be, possibly because of some confidence issues. You may not feel like you're supposed to take leaps of faith. You may not feel like you're supposed to do certain things. I feel like you're keeping yourself small when you have a direction to go in, and it could be really big. Six of Swords, stop going with the flow. It's time for you to create a current in your life. Change something in your life. Do something different. I need you to get the fuck up off your ass. I'm getting a little bit of depression from you as well. That could be another reason why you're kind of hanging low. Yes, I'm still taking questions. I actually just started. I get that's why you're kind of hanging low here. I think there's a bit of depression behind why you're not moving around. But nonetheless, you're going to have to push through that or get some help. Because that's one of those things where in your head, you could be a little down. You could be telling yourself, you know, negative things that could be holding you back. But energetically, there's nothing here as a blockage but you. Now, physically, there could be some things that need to be fixed. But again, it starts with your energy. it starts with you saying, I need to get the fuck up and go get that job. I need to get the fuck up and go back to school. I need to get the fuck up and go, you know, do whatever it is that I need to do to start that business or to get that wife or get that car or get that house. But you're telling yourself, I don't know if I should do that, because would it really work out for me? You see where that goes, and then you get back into bed and you start watching TV and you're like, fuck it. I feel like, again, this is a message for you to push forward, but it's no rush. Especially, like I said, right now we're still finishing up the energy from this year. January to March, I want you to start grinding your gears again, okay? Good luck, Clifford. Okay, so next I have... You're welcome. You're welcome. Trust me, the energy is not working against you, even if you're working against yourself. It's like a parent, right? Like, let's say you just keep touching the fucking stove, as opposed to letting you just keep touching the stove. But since your parent knows you're going to keep trying to touch the stove, they're going to put a mechanism up so that now you can't open the fucking stove. So it's like spirits going around ways to try to get you to focus on what to not do. So, I mean, to not focus on the shit that you shouldn't be doing, to focus on the shit that you should be doing. So you're being redirected. Just, you know, give yourself grace, all right? You're welcome, Clifford. I hope that helps. Zanaya. Zanaya, are you here? After Zanaya is Juju. Then I have Leah, then Veronica, then Ashley. Oh, no. I did Veronica already, so Ashley. Hi, Zanaya. General guidance. Does Spirit want me to know? Okay, so Spirit, what do you want Zanaya to know right now? What do you want Zanaya to know right now? Energy. Ooh. The Hierophant. Fight for your relationship or fight for the love that you want. I feel like you're... Okay, so if you're single, right? You have to stop giving up so fast. That's funny because you want to know about love first, so I'll switch it. This is probably going to be love for you. I'll do another general. You have to stop giving up on love so fast. I feel like you have been triggered before, so when you're dating now or maybe in the near future when you're dating, you get the red flag and you get the fuck on. I feel like there's someone coming towards you. Yeah, 3 of Cups. You might meet this person while you're out drinking. You could bump it. I'm getting like bumping into somebody at a supermarket too. Like, there could be multiple people for you, but you have to stop getting scared of meeting people and then backing out, because everybody has qualms, right? Nobody walks on this earth perfectly. And if you're looking for red flags, I guarantee you're going to find them. It doesn't mean that they're not going to be fit for you, though. You get what I'm saying? Temperance and the Ace of Wands. Someone is going to... I can't say that. Someone is going to be very interesting to you, and I feel like they're going to highlight your sexuality, right? Could be a fire sign, does not have to be. I need you to stay focused. I don't give a shit how good they are in bed. You need to make sure that they have other similarities for you, because I think you can get caught up with great sex, and then it may cloud your vision as to who it is that you're fucking. On a flip side, you may even want to hold back from having sex to get to know your person or this new person that's coming in a little bit better, because they like long-term commitments, but they also don't mind a good fuck. And I find that when men put you in a category based off of how you act, you stay there. It's hard to get out of. So if you end up being a good fuck, that could be all you are. You know, when you do have the potential to be more, if you give this person more to go off of. Okay, so just be mindful of that. So let's see what we have for you in the general again. Spirit, please tell me, what do we have for Zanaya outside of love, Spirit? What messages do you need to know? There's something here that needs to finish up for you. You've been procrastinating. doing it. What is that thing? It could be cleaning up or something. You need to do that. Is holding. You need to clean regardless. There's something under something. A bed, a car seat, a mattress, the bottom of a drawer or desk or something. You need to clean that. It's holding old energy or clutter. Something needs to be thrown away that's harboring old energy. Page of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups. You may be hearing news. I'm almost getting emotional news. I don't know why yours is tying up with love so much. It doesn't matter what I do. I think that's kind of where your focus is at. Maybe everything is going kind of... I don't see money going that great for you, but love is like your focus, so this is what I'll keep pulling. You might be getting a message from someone from the past soon. They're going to be trying to tell you how they feel. I don't know if you should take this person back because they're a liar. I also want you to be very mindful in regards to spending money. I feel like you have a bad habit of getting things that you like that you don't really need. Buy the things that you need right now. That needs to change in order for you to heal your finances. You need to stop also entertaining the past people in order to heal. There's something here about entertaining the past that could be holding you back. Being very repetitive in your energy, okay? Page of Swords is here. It's something that you don't notice that you're doing, or repetitive, and that could be one of the reasons why you get your feelings hurt. Five of Pentacles, it could also be the reason why you're kind of low in finances, or why you do tend to dip low in your finances. All right, so I hope that helps, because love was like creeping in for you so much, but it doesn't seem like it's like coming in. It just seems like it's on your mind a lot lately. You need a pet. You need a pet. Not saying that the pet is going to take away from your problems, but you need like a dog, a small fucking dog. You don't need a baby, you need a dog. Invest in a puppy, trust me. Not a puppy that's going to turn into a big dog. You need something small. Okay? Shit, you want Brownie? You can have Brownie. Brownie's getting on my nerves. Juju. Juju, I got you, Carnisha. I have Juju, Leah, and Ashley. And then, let me see, Carnisha, I think. Yeah, and then you, Carnisha. Hi, Juju. You're welcome. I hope it helps. Spirit, please give me a general. You have a hard time accepting your ex back. That be the biggest downfall. It's familiarity for the Gemini. The Gemini is looking for a soulmate their whole life, right? So when they find someone, and it's deep. It's very deep for Geminis. It's not unusual for a Gemini to go back to an ex. It's actually very common. And the reason why that happens is because, again, we're looking for a soulmate. So once we get comfortable with a person, that is our soulmate in our mind. Even if it doesn't really work out that way energetically, that is our motherfucker, and they better just stop motherfuckering. And we feel like if we give them just a little time out, they'll miss us, and they probably do, but the problem is they are who they are, right? And it doesn't matter how many times they leave and come back, you still are going to want what you want, and they're still going to be who they are. And that's the big problem with anybody who goes back. A person can change, but the older they get, the less likely it happens. Spirit, please give me a general for Juju. What does Juju need to be aware of right now? I heard fix your car. Juju, do you drive? There's something that you need to pay attention to in regards to your car. But anyway, so you have the Page of Wands here. Knight of Wands. You're getting a lot of attention at work. You're getting a lot of attention at work. I feel like someone thinks you're a busybody or something like that. They want to be nosy. Someone wants to know what's going on. Like, they want to know what car you drive. They want to know who you're fucking. They want to know who you like. And I feel like it's because you're staying to yourself, or you're just not telling them anything. They haven't heard much about you. On the flip side, you also have a stalker. Could be an ex or someone who just likes you. This person has very likely had communication with you. Whether or not you responded, I don't know. Definitely could have been some type of social media business going on here. But with the Eight of Swords here and the Nine of Wands, it looks like you're worried about how people are perceiving you, or if you're wanted. You are, but I think you're kind of a scary hoe. It's like you're ready, you're open to any and everything, but not really. You're giving people mixed signals because you're fucking me up right now too, honey. Do you want something or not? Nothing at all. Are you ready for growth? Or are you still thinking about what growth looks like to you? I find that if you think about shit too long, it doesn't materialize. Stop thinking about whatever goals or whatever it is that you want to do, and do it. Stop thinking about whether you should respond back to that person in your inbox, and just do it. You may even want to start, why am I getting dating for you? You may want to start looking on dating sites for love. You'd be surprised how many comedy shows me and my husband have gone to, and when they start asking people like, how did you meet? It's always social media. We like, damn, are we the last people that met in person first? So yeah. Do you have a boyfriend and you're getting single energy like that? Let me see. Spirit, please tell me. Is Juju supposed to be with the person that she's with? Is Juju supposed to be with the person that she's with? Ten of Swords. Follow your intuition. If you don't trust him, you may not be able to. Because in the future, I have this. Okay? I have this. And work could be going well. Just watch your co-workers. Work looks like you're still working. It's the people at work that want to know what you're doing. And it's because work may be going really well for you. They're seeing you as getting the job done or making shit happen. But they want to know what's going on with you, who you are personally, what's going on in your personal life. Somebody wants to know what kind of fucking car you drive. That's weird, Juju. Okay? King of Pentacles, though, I don't want you to get too suspicious of your boyfriend. Just let things play out, and if you do have a suspicion, just pay attention to it. Okay, I don't want to make it worse for you, but there's definitely something there that you're feeling that's showing up on these cards as you're going to be single soon. Okay? You may want to, you may have been the one that we were talking about, the third party situation that just comes out of nowhere. What's your boyfriend's sign? Leah, if you're here, let me know. You heard the all signs with Tauruses? He could be codependent on you. He could be codependent. So just be mindful, okay? Don't tell yourself that it wouldn't, shoulda, couldn't happen. Pay attention to your intuition. I don't want to scare you, but it's something there. And you feel it. Anytime a female, some males, but a female feels something, they're not usually wrong. I swear they're not. All right? So, Leah, sometimes you could be, but majority of the time you're not. Okay? Leah, you said, will the relationship with the Cancer stabilize? Girl, they're unstable. Cancers aren't stable. You got to get used to going with the fucking emotions. Whenever we got a full moon tonight, whenever a phase changes, which is like every other day, so will the Cancer's emotions, and you just never know how to deal with them. So no, like I said, they're all over the place. They're flighty as hell. Okay, Seven of Swords. Yours is also very deceptive. In what way, Spirit? Changing. So when y'all are having those moments, because I feel like sometimes there's like a breakdown in I don't want to say communication, because it's more than that, but communication is one thing, right? Let's say y'all have an argument and y'all are coming up with a solution. The nigga has a hard time sticking with that solution. And that's a big part of you guys' problem in the relationship. I think sometimes he may say things to you to shut you up that he doesn't really mean. Or in that moment he means it, but he just has those hiccups. And my counselor told me that the reason why men primarily are like that is because they've never really had to be accountable for their actions. They need private counseling in that moment, because that comes from a man who's had a parent who babied them and didn't tell them they were wrong. Now you're coming in, you're telling them that they're wrong. It's big shit central, right? That also can arise when the parent is negligent in some sort of way, whether they're not there or they were on drugs in a way. The child sometimes grows up feeling like everything that they thought was right because they didn't have anybody to tell them anything at all. So just know that it's really hard for him to change in that. And then he's a Cancer, so it's really hard for him to stay consistent with his feelings as well. Which means sometimes even when he feels like he's wrong, he still tells himself he's right later on. That's where the inconsistencies is coming at, even with the hot and coldness, with the yeses and the nos, with the I want you and then I don't. He's also a bit of a liar. Okay? He's a liar. That's a whole nother story, though. You want to watch for some cheating here, too. Okay? That hot and that cold could be coming from dealing with other people. Because when they do get cold, a lot of time with Cancer men, but not all the time, either it's something you did, but if you didn't do anything, then it's something that's on their mind. Someone, even possibly. All right? So, Ashley, I just got a payment. Dr. Sharon, hi. I'll be with you in a second. I have Ashley and then Carnisha and then you, okay? Sure, Leah. Just remind me. Just remind me of what we need to read on. Because sometimes I get to channeling and I don't remember shit. All right, so Ashley, did you type your question? I have a hard time accepting my ex being able to move on. Wait, I have a hard time accepting my ex being able to move on. And I've been single since the breakup 3 years ago. I'm feeling nosy and low vibrational right now. And I want to know what's going on in the relationship. In the relationship he's in. You want to know what's going on with the relationship that he's in, Ashley? It's retrograde, baby. You have Virgo in your chart? What's your ex's sign? It's natural during retrograde, but you have to stop doing that, Ashley. You have to stop being bored and going back to that nigga's life. Because then you get sad. And then you get mad. You're Virgo rising. Are you on my Patreon? I was just on my Patreon talking about Virgos and asking them if they were affected by the retrograde. Obviously, yes. So let's see. Spirit, please tell me what's going on with Ashley's ex. Yeah, it was just about you guys being stuck in the past. Spirit, please tell me what's going on with Ashley's ex. Oh, he's in love. He's in love. He's in love. But he's still a cheater. What? Was he always a cheater? Was he a cheater with you too? He's in love, but he's still a cheater. He's still exploring his options. But she knows nothing about this. Why? The Empress. the Ten of Wands. He has a hard time committing. It don't matter how good the girl was. And the crazy thing is, it didn't matter how good you were. He just always wants to see what else is out there. He has a hard time staying true to one person. Queen of Swords is here. The funny thing is, she don't play that. If she find out, he's in trouble. But tell me more about her. She could be a Libra or a fire sign. She's coming off very cold and calculated, so she could be a Gemini. She's in love with him. She's in love with him. Is Sharon? I'm sorry. She's a Libra. Yeah, she don't fuck around either. That's the crazy thing. She's all in love and lollygag land, but he knows that she don't fuck around, but he still fucks around. What is their future? What is their future like together? Six of Swords. Well, they're not letting each other go. They may even end up having a baby soon. She's gonna realize he's stressing her the fuck out though. He's stressing her out, but she's a Libra. And one thing about a Libra is the Libra women, Sun, Moon, Rising, maybe even their Venus, they gonna hold on to that nigga. If your ex is with a Libra, she's not a leaver. Okay? The men are the leavers, but they also are the procrastinators. But the women, they hold on to they exes, they futures, they male friends, female friends like Velcro. Okay? They gonna stay together. Even if he wanna leave, she's still gonna be there. Because that's what type of time she on, Ashley. You gotta be the leaver now. Even though you already going. You gotta let it go in energy. You need a salt bath too. Of salt. See if you get you some Himalayan salt. You need a salt bath, and you need to put your whole body into it, even over your head. You need to, or either that or a bleach bath, and you need to rub your third eye. Because you lost your damn mind. I always say that. When you be worried about them exes that don't be shit, and they get with the new girl and don't be shit, what you want? What you want? You want that nigga to come back and cheat on you again? Or you want to be the other woman? What you want? That nigga is going for good, and you should be happy about it. Unless you want to be the side chick. But, you know, then you build up negative karma. Some females don't mind being a side chick because then they don't got to worry about the main chick problems. But you do when you become the main chick again. Okay? Carnisha. Ashley, get over that damn ass bag. He can't get karma. He can't get karma because he's not in it for love. Well, no. Let me explain it this way. The karma that you're looking for him to get, he's not going to get. The karma that he deserves, he's probably already getting. He's probably already getting it. It just doesn't come in the form in which you either will see or recognize. Because niggas don't put up on a IG, I'm broke and I lost my job today and I hate this bitch. You know? People don't put up on Facebook, my car broke down and I had a flat and I had to walk 20 fucking miles to get home and now I know how to get to work tomorrow. People don't do that no more. They're not honest on social media. So, yeah. Hi, Carnisha. General for the next few months. Do any of my friends have envy? Well, do any of my friends, guys, envy me because I won't submit to them? Help me understand that second question, Carnisha. I'm going to start with the top. Spirit, please give me a general for the next few months for Carnisha. What can Carnisha expect for the next few months? What can Carnisha expect in the next few months? Two of Wands, important decisions and timelines. So I don't know whether you noticed or not, but I feel like you are supposed to be actually, ooh, what's your rising and your moon? What is your Saturn? When everybody else as a Gemini, are you a Gemini? When everybody else as a Gemini is supposed to be moving forward and making shit happen, you supposed to be sitting down. No, wait. I said that all wrong. When everybody else is supposed to be sitting still and waiting until next year, you supposed to be on go right now. Leo. I wonder why.